Hey everybody, welcome to this A1 English listening practice video. I hope you're doing well and that you're ready to practice your listening in English. Today, I'm going to talk about a trip that I have planned for the future. My family and I are going to go to Greece in a few months. We're really excited about this, and I'm currently planning this trip, so I wanted to talk about that in today's video. Before I start talking about that, though, remember that you can sign up for my training if you need help with your pronunciation or your listening, and if you want to get better at those skills, you can join my membership to receive my training for that. The link is down below. Open the description by pressing the little More button, and then you'll see the links. Okay? So let's talk about my trip to Greece that I'm gonna take. First of all, why Greece? Why am I going there? Well, Greece is one of the countries that I have always wanted to visit. My wife, too. My wife and I have dreamed of traveling to Greece for years. We tried to plan a trip to Greece a couple times, actually, but the timing wasn't right and we weren't able to go. But now we finally have this trip planned, and we're really happy about that. I love traveling to Europe in general. I've been to some different countries in Europe, and I always enjoy going there. So I like Europe in general, and I'm sure I'll like Greece as well. I particularly like warm European countries, like Greece, perhaps, like Spain, like Italy, the countries that are further south in Europe. Those are the countries that I'm most interested in visiting. And Greece seems like a perfect place for us to visit. It is warm. It has an amazing history. The history of Greece is fascinating. And of course, when people travel to Greece, they have the opportunity to learn about the different areas of the country, the history of these areas. So I really like that. And Greece is a beautiful country, of course. People love traveling to Greece for the beautiful beaches and islands, but not just that. There are beautiful mountains, beautiful architecture, ruins like of ancient buildings. There's so much beauty there. Even just the countryside. Greece is gorgeous. It's very beautiful, right? And it's very different from my country. It's very different from the United States. And I prefer to visit countries that are very different from my own. I just like that. I prefer to see things that are things that I don't see in the US. I like to feel like I'm far away from home. I like that type of experience. So for all of those reasons, I want to go to Greece, but there's also another reason, which is that I'm learning Greek at this time, and I would like to have some conversations with locals when I'm in Greece. I love being able to use the languages that I learn. So that's another motivation for going to Greece as our destination, right? So I hope that I can speak to some different people in Greek when I'm there. I don't want to rely too much on my English. I don't want to depend on people speaking English to me. I want to be able to have conversations in Greek. Maybe I'll need to speak English sometimes because I won't be able to say everything that I want to say, but I want to make the effort to talk to people in Greek there. And people like when you learn their language. People appreciate this. And I like learning other people's languages. So it's perfect. When you go to another country and speak their language, they appreciate that, and you get to practice your skills in that language. So I'm excited about that. I have done that in other countries before. Even my wife did that once. When we went to Italy, my wife learned a little bit of Italian before we went, and I can remember that she had some conversations with different Italian local people that we met there. It was really fun. So it's a great experience to use the local language, and people appreciate this, and you can practice your skills. You can see if you can communicate with the locals. It's fun, right? So where exactly am I going in Greece? Well, I'm actually not going to the places that you probably expect. I'm not going to any of the islands. I'm not gonna spend time at the beach. That's not my type of vacation. I don't really like beach vacations. I'm gonna go to a part of Greece that is less touristic. There are fewer tourists there. This part of Greece is called the Peloponnese. And specifically, we're gonna take a road trip through the Peloponnese. We're gonna rent a car and drive the car through some of that region. We will stay in a couple of cities, like bigger cities. One of them is Athens, which is not the Peloponnese, but we have to arrive at Athens and fly out of Athens, of course. So we're gonna go there. We'll also go to another city in the Peloponnese, and we will also stay in two small towns in the Peloponnese. I like staying in small towns. I like that type of experience when you take a road trip and see some small towns and stay there and talk to locals. It's fun. So that's what we're gonna do. We'll see some historical sites, of course. I'm sure we will wander through different cities and towns, meaning we'll just walk through the streets and enjoy the scenery. We will relax a little bit, I think. We won't do too much on this trip. We won't do anything really adventurous, probably. We will enjoy the scenery, enjoy the cities, the towns, and of course the food. For us, that's very important when we travel. We love trying new food, local dishes. This is really, really interesting for us. So that's one of the things that I'm really excited about. And I'm also excited because I don't travel very often. I don't go out of the country really often, except for Mexico. Mexico is very close, and I go there somewhat frequently. But besides Mexico, I don't travel a lot. So when I do travel, it's really exciting. We're really looking forward to this trip. We're excited about this trip. I'm a little nervous about speaking Greek in Greece because I'm a beginner, but I'm gonna prepare before we go. I'm gonna prepare beforehand, and hopefully I'll be able to have some basic conversations about different topics with people that I meet there, and hopefully I can understand what they say to me. It's gonna be a challenge, but I am motivated to prepare for this trip, and I'm sure that I'll have the chance to talk to people in Greek because, as I already mentioned, we're not going to the super touristic places. We're going to places that have fewer tourists. So we'll probably have the chance to talk to local people who don't speak English really well. We'll see, but I'm looking forward to that challenge. All right, I hope that you enjoyed this video. I know it was good practice for your listening. Remember that you can get my training by becoming a member of my membership, and you can start to practice your listening, your pronunciation, and improve those skills with me, with my specialized training. So if you want that, those links are in the description below. You have to press the More button if you can't see everything, and it will open the description and you can see the links there. Okay? All right. Thank you for watching this A1 English listening practice video, and I'll talk to you in the next one.